Guys, they said Ebony and Igbi were shattered over the fact that Kabiyesi have finally handed over to Queen Naomi the keys to his Kingston Villa in Lagos, in London. Hey, my people. Wonder they say shall never end. And you see, what love cannot do does not exist. Despite everything, despite all the fight, despite all the wahala that Ebony was or did in order to ensure that that house was not given to Queen Naomi, she caused so much drama. She dragged a lot of people into this, and at the end of the day, it got to a point that Kabiyesi kept quiet. Kabiyesi was no longer saying or doing anything about it, not knowing that Kabiyesi was just waiting for Queen Naomi's case to be settled. You know that during that period, the Kabiyesi have asked Queen Naomi, where do you want to stay, London or Canada? And Queen Naomi said if she will be relocating, it should be to London, you know. And maybe because she wants to take her church branch to that place. Then that was when Kabiyesi said, okay, if you go to London, you will be staying in my own house. That is the mansion that Kabiyesi owns in London. Meanwhile, Ebony have been begging Kabiyesi to please allow her stay there, but Kabiyesi said no. Kabiyesi said no. And if you see the way Ebony will always come out to come and write a pistol of love. Sometimes her own is even longer than that of Ned Nwoko. You might be thinking that bitter cola, that the way it sounds in the mouth is how it tastes. You will not know that if you want to go and eat bitter cola because of the way it is sounding in another person's mouth, you will be making a mistake. Because judging from what Ebony is always writing about Kabiyesi, you might be thinking that their love is overflowing. But Kabiyesi only have respect for the women that he brought into his marriage, into his palace and as wives. But as for the love, Kabiyesi's love still remains with Queen Naomi, even till tomorrow. Because through his actions, you can tell that, yes, so this man loves his first wife unconditionally, despite the fact that they have a problem, despite the fact that they are not together, and yet that love have not departed from him. Yes, so because if not, Ebony is a wife to him right now, and also a calabash carrier for him. And Ebony have a lot of respect from his people, from her people, due to maybe what she have been doing for them. Because information have it that she runs this charity home where she help a lot of people through revenue that he generates from other sources and all of that. So they love her, and coupled with the fact that she does what they like so much, which is a calabash carrying, so they like her. But does that mean that Kabiyesi love her more than Queen Naomi? No. Kabiyesi do not love her as much as her people love her. So, and for that reason, that is why she, as a wife to Kabiyesi, will be begging Kabiyesi, please, let me stay in your house. Information have it that she have a house, as Ebony have a house that she is still paying for, you know. And you know that if she decides to, if Kabiyesi allows her to be in that Kabiyesi's own, she will now put another person in her own, maybe collecting money from the person, making it easier for her to pay for the mortgage, you know, for the house. But unfortunately, Kabiyesi said no. But Queen Naomi did not even request for the house, and Kabiyesi is saying that Queen Naomi will go there and stay. Yes, and that caused so much problem then. But at some point, Kabiyesi just kept quiet, and they all thought that Kabiyesi have succumbed to Ebony's threat and everything, because then she was threatening hell and all of that. You know, the same person that will come and make us know that Kabiyesi is her God, her everything. And if you see the way they say she challenges Kabiyesi in the palace sometimes, you'll be asking yourself, is this the same person that is writing all of this? So, Igbi's own. My people wonder, they say shall never end though. They said Igbi, who have committed a whole lot in the palace, and whom we heard allegedly recently that Iyanifa have insisted that she must carry out her punishment, which is going to the market to dance with bare legs. They will shave her heads and everything. My people, Igbi was planning that after that process, it's going to be too shameful that she is going to be relocating to London, and her aim was to stay in that same KingstonVilla in London. That is what she is nurturing in her mind. I don't know if she have discussed it with Kabiyesi or not, but we all heard recently that Kabiyesi have withdrawn her royal titles and all of that. So now that they said after Queen Naomi's case has been settled, even her traveling document that the government of Oyo State have collected before now, they said everything have been handed over to her, including her this passport, everything, So Kabiyesi have decided that since Queen Naomi have chosen to go to London, the Kabiyesi have even started making preparations for her to go and stay in London with the Tadenikawo. But the question is, what about her church? Because we all know that Queen Naomi holds this her church so dear, as in she values that church more than anything. Or is she planning to maybe put someone there when she goes to London? She will start a new branch there, because we all know that a lot of Yoruba people are there and they might want to worship in her church. I don't know. It depends what she have in mind, but information have it that she is preparing. Kabiyesi is making the preparations to be easier and faster, so that she will relocate to London. And when Ebony and Igbi hears that Kabiyesi have decided that finally Queen Naomi will be staying in that same house that Kabiyesi have denied her access to, they said she was shattered. Hey, and people are saying, well, why would she be shattered? Before now, or by now, she should have known that Kabiyesi sometimes self have decided that whenever she brings up this argument and everything, that Kabiyesi will just keep quiet and do what is in his mind. After all, they are not the ones that is dictating what Kabiyesi will do for him. He is a man of his own, and that house belongs to him. He did not own the house together with Ebony for Ebony to be part of the decision regarding that house. Not to talk of Igbi. So now that the information is out that Queen Naomi will be going there to stay, they said Ebony have started again. But what is she going to do? Nothing. She can only nag, involve people. They said even Igbi have started going to report Kabiyesi to some people. Let them talk to him that this is unfair. How could he be treating them like this? They have shown him nothing but love and support. Why is it that Queen Naomi that left him, that abandoned him, is the one that he is caring so much for? That is because he loves Queen Naomi so much, abandonment or not. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. Bye. Love you.